Hello. The game is Vampire Survivors. In this video, I'm going to be doing what I call Antonio's best AOE build. Basically, I'm going to be starting with Antonio, who starts the whip, gains 10% more damage every 10 levels, maximum damage. There are a few other characters I could do this with. I could do it with Imelda, I guess that's how you pronounce her. She gets 30% experience boost. I could even do this with Poe if I wanted the garlic. I think garlic would be less effective damage-wise, but the pickup radius is convenient, and having the garlic as a starter is very convenient. But for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and do Antonio. Let me explain the build just a wee little bit here. So Antonio's best AOE build. I'm going to do the Bible. I'm going to do the Holy Water, which can now be upgraded with the orb, the collector orb, which I usually have in my builds anyway, my AOE builds. The wand, while not an AOE, I'm going to utilize it with the free tomb to maximize it out. Since I don't have the garlic, what I found was the wand kind of takes over that backup system of if anything gets past the Bible radius, normally the garlic would handle it. But in this case, like once things start getting crazy, the wand doesn't really go too far outside the AOE radius anyway, because there's monsters just circling you. So the wand doesn't really, it's not technically AOE, but it doesn't go outside the AOE radius. Like the scythe goes whoosh, and will go outside of the AOE pickup radius, and the gems get lost. The bird's AOE radius, best DPS in the game, hands down. Laurel is just because there's no more AOE that I could take, and it's very defensive and helpful. Whip, because he starts with the whip, so I have to do something. And it's kind of AOE. The whip goes, kind of goes upwards a little bit. So it's like a half of an AOE. But it's also a healer. Since I don't have the garlic has a healing, a leech factor. The whip actually has a better one. So since I'm doing Antonio, might as well do the whip, get a heart. I'm going to do my accessory spellbinder for the Bible, collector for the water. You get the tome for free with the wand. So that I don't have to worry about. The duplicator I'm going to pick up, the crown for extra XP, the heart for the whip. I'm going to get some spinach. That's strong to the finish because I eat my spinach. This 50% plus the spinach damage boost is going to be nice. It's just going to destroy things. At the end, we're just going to be winding, just destroying, getting XP and getting gold. XP equals gold. That's how you grind gold. And then, of course, 10% for each level for the mask. The mask is free. We'll get that as well. So this is the build. So let's go ahead and try to do it. It's very difficult. I might have to restart this several times. So I'm going to clip the video here, right at the inlaid library. I'm going to just pause it. So this will be my intro. And then if I got to restart it, you don't have to see me restart it 1,000 times. Because it could take 12 times of me doing this. So it drives me nuts. Sometimes I get lucky. Usually when I make videos, I just constantly get unlucky. But it's a pretty difficult build. Anything with the birds is going to be a difficult build because you got to take up 2 weapon slots and then level them up. And the whole time you're leveling them up, you're risking messing up your build with other drops. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and clip this and then start. All right, let's get started. Go up, grab the gem for the first level up. Boom. What do we got? I would love to take that garlic. Magic wand, part of the build. Let's go. That's a great start. I love the magic wand as a great starter. Garlic is the best. Whip and magic wand are my second best. So I got my 2 second bests. I do love the garlic as a starter. I think my ideal gold farming build would be this build, but with the garlic, just to help out in the beginning. Don't want cross. Don't want any of these. So I almost destroyed my build right away. I'm gonna grab another wand. Got my bird, so that's good. Got 1 bird down already. Get that other bird and I'll be a lot more comfortable. Birds seem to be very rare. They don't pop up as much. I don't know. I don't know why. And also it seems like whatever your starter weapon is pops up often. Like when I was doing old man AOE build video that I put out, I had to do that over and over and over again. Alright, I don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. So whip it is. When I was doing the old man AOE video, I had to do it over and over and over. It just seemed like I was constantly getting garlic. just because that's his starter or something. So anyway, as I'm killing these, I'm gonna head on over. Let's see. That's okay. That's part of my build, but I don't really want it now. I don't want to fill up my weapon slots just yet, so I'm just gonna go with ebony wings. And I'm gonna start slowly sliding over towards the mask location. It's 5, so 5 tile sets to the right. And what I mean by tile sets is like 1 repetition. So that was the indent back there. Here's the piano. Here's the little bookshelves there. And you lose so much XP by not having the garlic at first. None of these 2 are not part of my build. Tracked orb is, though. And then here's the indent that we were at. So that would be 1 tile set. So typically where you start, it's 5 to the right. And you'll get to the mask. And then you have to go, since it's 5 plus 5 to the left, 10 to the left to get the book. But I just like getting over there ahead of time. While I can. While it's relatively easy mobs. Bird, whip, clover, fire. Let's get that whip up. That's one of my primary damage doers. Bird just doesn't have the... He's just all over the place. He's not a coordinated DPSer. Best DPS, but in the beginning, sucks. Because you just can't control him. And then magic wand. I could get ebony wings. Knife I don't need. Magic wand I do need. Where is that mask at? Sometimes I skip it when I'm not paying attention, when I get distracted. Okay, there it is right there. So I'm just going to roll over here, kind of away from it, and kill stuff so I don't accidentally grab it. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab the duplicator. I really want to get these accessories filled up as soon as possible, honestly. Unlike the weapons, where I kind of like, I want to get the birds going first. When it comes to the accessories, I want to fill them up as soon as possible so I can grab the mask and get the tomb and not have to worry about traveling. I'm like sitting here hitting escape going, why isn't it stopping? So you can hit space to open that and then hit escape to skip the big spinach I need for my build. Mask I'm going to get for free later. There we go. Crown I need for my build, and it gives me 8 XP, so that's great. Oh my god, people are driving me crazy right now, trying to get a hold of me. So every time I start a video, everybody wants my attention. Alright, so let's see. I need the heart for the whip, so that's good. My accessories are just speeding along right now. What do I need next? I got spinach, I got heart, duplicator, collector. I just need the spellbinder for the Bible for my accessories, and I'm done with my accessories. Hopefully it doesn't force something bad on me. Now the garlic is great early game, but like these these mummies are usually a little tough for under-level garlic. But as you can see, my whip is destroying them, so it works out. Magic wand, need the Bible. There we go. Bible is one weapon that I won't hesitate to grab because it's a good source of DPS and defense. Let me get away from that mask a little bit. I don't want to accidentally grab it, not paying attention, and then ruin my build. Yeah, usually like my primary DPSers starting out is my whip, my wand, my Bible. The birds are not. The laurel is not. So I'm not too worried about them. I'll skip them. The Bible is very offensive and defensive, so it's good damage, but on top of good damage, it pushes everything back while it's active. And then once it's upgraded, it's active all the time. It just acts as a barrier, so it's like a defensive pushback barrier. The wand is also very defensive, just not as able to hit as many things at once. Alright, gotta go with the whip on that one. Am I getting close to any upgrade? I'm getting close to a whip upgrade, so I'm gonna hold on that treasure chest. I'm gonna try to get the last whip I need. Boom, there it is. Now, here's the thing I've noticed. I've said this in my other videos. I have the full whip upgrade. I have the heart. It's level 1. That should be enough. You don't need to max out your accessory to get the upgrade. But what I found is when you have a starter character, so this Antonio starts the whip, the first time you go to try to upgrade him, it won't work. I won't get the whip upgrade when I grab that box. The second time I grab a treasure box, it'll upgrade. I've had this all the way maxed out, and this all the way maxed out and grabbed it the first time, did not upgrade. So it's not this being too low. I'm leaning towards that you have to upgrade it and then re-upgrade it if you started with it. Happened with Poe a lot, with the garlic as well. So let's see if I get the whip. Now I get a quadruple, triple, what is this? Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get the whip because, I don't know, look at the special box. Yeah, see, still didn't get the whip. But next treasure chest, I'll get the whip will be the thing. Now, I'll get the whip the next treasure chest because I didn't get it this one. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's a bug. To me, that feels like a bug. That feels like some unintended programming thing because he started with it. I'm not sure. Like, it's not registering. I don't think it should be like that. If you have the required components and you get the treasure chest, that should be it. That should be the only consideration. Almost ruined my build there. I'm going to go with magic wand. Where's that other bird at? Get away from the mask a little bit. And have a sip of water real quick. My throat's getting dry. So yeah, I had the Couve this month, just like a lot of other people. Oh, there's the spellbinder for my Bible. My accessories are done. Bang, bang, bang. I'm gonna grab everything. Let me go grab the accessories. Yeah, I had the Couve this month, just like everybody. A lot of people got it in December. I tried to isolate the best I could. I was wearing N95 masks. Like, I knew it was coming. I seen it was coming. But no matter what I did, like, I got it. Like, it was so contagious. I don't even know where I got it from. I have a couple ideas, but like a drive-through. I stopped after work to get some food. I think it could have been there. I have no idea. It could have been a couple different possibilities, but the first week wasn't too bad. Well, I should say the first 3 or 4 days, like, I started getting symptoms. Like, I noticed symptoms very early. I think a lot of people don't even really pay attention too much. But I noticed a slight tickle in my chest and a slight dry cough. It wasn't too bad, but, you know, protocol at work, if you have that kind of stuff, you know, fortunately, the kind of job I have, I can work from home if need be. So it's just like, okay, work from home. But by that was Tuesday. By, like, Thursday, Friday, I was just like, I wanted to lay in bed. I was exhausted. There's my other bird. All right, great. And then I was still trying to do work from home, but I was like, a couple times I was falling asleep with the laptop in my bed. And I start feeling really rough. I just needed to sleep all the time. And then it got really bad. It was torturous. And then it got really bad, like to the point where I was like, probably should go to the hospital, but I was monitoring my vitals. Alright, let's go with spinach. I was monitoring my vitals and keeping a really close eye. Like, for a few days there, my wife was just like, you need to go to the hospital. I was like, nah, not per my vitals. I'm alright. Like, I'm bad, yes, and I'm really bad, but, you know, per my vitals. And I was talking to some people, and they're like, don't wait too long to go to the hospital. Like, I had a friend that refused to go to the hospital, and they died. And, I just kept that in my mind, but I was like, nah, if I watch my vitals, just do the math, just watch the vitals, keep it logical, if it goes past a certain point. So I did that, and it got really close. Like, I was literally about to go to the hospital, and then that next day I started feeling a little better. And the next day a little better, and then I was able to get back to work after a few days, like working from home. And then as I was working from home, pretty much last week, I was just getting better and feeling better. Like, every day I was feeling better. I feel completely great now. That's the one thing that's funny about when you get over being sick, any kind of cold or anything, flu. Alright, so I have the birds now. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the Santa water. I'm not gonna block. It's impossible for me to block off right now. My only risk now in this whole build is if I get the birds and the Santa water, and then once I combine the birds together, then I have to get the laurel. If something else pops up and I don't get the laurel, that's the only risk of my build right now. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that, get that Santa water going, holy water. Yeah, so where was that? I started just feeling better, and I feel great now. But the only, or not the only thing, the great thing about being sick is after you feel better, because you felt so horrible, now you're just getting, I'm actually below normal still. Like, I could tell that, like, I'm not 100% where I was, but regardless, I felt so miserable then, and I feel kind of below normal now. Below normal feels fabulous. I feel so great. Like, I feel so, like, just after feeling so bad for so long, feeling better makes you feel like you're 1,000 times better, even though it's kind of like a false reality. Anyway, enough about that. I was just kind of making some idle chat while I'm trying to level up here. At this point, oh man, I'm sitting here chatting with you. I wasn't even paying attention. I need to be looking for the book. Hopefully I didn't go too far. I don't think I did because I wasn't like pushing it. I was taking my time. But I do need to look for the book. That's why I'm heading left. I suppose it should be 10 tiles to the left. There's my upgraded whip finally. That whip's going to give me heals, so I'll be able to just kind of push through these guys, and if I get hit, no big deal, because my whip's going to give me some healing. So it's not as good as the garlic, but, you know, it works. It's not as good as the garlic as far as pushing, but it works because it heals. It'd be nice if the whip kind of went... kind of covered you. Alright, there's the book, so we can grab that. Now I can get my wand upgrade on the next chest. And we're all good. This is it. So now all I gotta do is worry about killing. Killing and leveling my birds up. Should I do... stack it. So that's all I gotta worry about. Staying alive, killing, getting my birds up, and I don't have to worry about my build anymore. And the reason why I worry about the build is just because redoing these videos over and over again, every time there's a mistake or you're forced to make a choice that is totally against your build, it's frustrating, to say the least. On the old man build, I probably did that anywhere between 6 to 12 times. I forget, it was a lot. I had to redo it. On another build video that I did, I had to do it 3 times before I got it. Sometimes I get it on the first try. When I have a build in my mind and I want it specifically, I want this, and this, I get it like right away. Sometimes it just takes forever, and it feels like when I'm recording, like if I'm just playing the game, it just goes like the first time, no problem. But then when I get an idea and I'm going, okay, I'm going to record and make a video of this build. This is an interesting build. that people might be interested in. It just seems like so many retakes are necessary. I'm feeling a little bit powerful, but I'm still feeling exposed because I don't have my Bibles to protect me as much. So there we go. Level up my Bible. It says King Bible, but I keep wanting to call it King James Bible. Which is the prominent version of the Bible, I guess. Probably what the developers meant. King Bible. King James Bible. I'm gonna get the orb just because it's getting hard for me to pick up all these gems. Help me out a little bit with that, so I'm not gonna go too close to these monsters. The gems are kind of scattered all over right now. From all these bouncy heads. Coming up on the 15-minute mark, this is where it starts getting really crazy. 20-minute mark, XP starts rocking and rolling. 25-minute mark, a boss mob comes out that can't be blocked, frozen, will walk right through your Bible, so he just kind of comes at you. And there's a ton of hard monsters on the screen, so you gotta be, it's almost like a power check, really. You gotta be powerful enough to kill the monsters to move away from the boss as he comes at you. And I always forget, like, I'll just be sitting here talking or doing a video or something, and it'll be like, it'll be like almost on top of me or on top of me when I see him. Probably should have saved that. Is that the wand power up? Yeah, there we go, perfect. Wand is now fully powered up. What do I got? Bible's next. I gotta get the bird up. I gotta get the holy water up. My worry with the birds and what happens is, it takes so long to level these birds up that I'll get everything else leveled up, and then when the birds combine, it starts throwing all kinds of new choices at me because I don't have anything that I need to level up. So that's kind of one thing that makes it difficult. I don't know if that's understandable to you, but basically because it takes so long to level the birds up, you level everything else up before the birds get leveled up. And then you don't have a lot of things that you already own. You'll have a lot of new things thrown at you. And you're looking for one specific new thing, the laurel. Now, with that said, the laurel's not super important. Like, let's say I have the spinach. So let's say instead of the laurel, I got the skulls. Wouldn't be the end of the world. The laurel is just like the best choice because I got max DPS that I need. You know, so if I got the fire wand, wouldn't be the end of the world because it does match with spinach. But if I got something else, like the lightning ring or something, I'd be like, ah, man, it just completely ruined my build. But I really do like this game just because it's fun. It's fun coming up with builds and seeing how they perform versus your other ideas. One thing I do wish, though, is I wish like you could get to a high enough level to where you could remove the randomness, to where I could pick what I want. No chance of some random thing coming in and messing me up. I do wish that. I wish that was like the end game. You could select whatever you want and make the perfect builds, or you know, without having to worry about this randomization level up mechanic. This is fun for the game, but at the end game when you're trying to do builds and you gotta restart 12 times, it's a little frustrating. So maybe something like you had to pay 50,000 gold and it removes the randomness, or you could pick whatever you want. So what do I want here? Pick up I got gems scattered all over right now, so I'm going to pick up radius just to make my life a little easier. Try and get that Bible up because that's the main thing that's taking things out right now. Oh, got the fire thing. Spinach. More coins. Now, I used one of these fire things on a Reaper that I had frozen. I think I'm close to killing that thing. You gotta look at it. This is 60 some damage, and those Reapers. I was reading online that somebody went into the code and looked at it or something, and they have like 1,000,000 hit points times whatever your level is. So right now they'd have 51 million hit points, which is ridiculous when you're hitting things for 60 damage. Like, there's no way you're going to do that. Like, the whole time when I max these birds out, the whole time they'll do like 4 million damage or something like that, and it's one of the most damaging abilities in the game, with monsters just swarming at it, and it'll do like 4 million. So there's no way you're going to get 100 million damage on a single Reaper without any kind of hacks or cheeses, if that's correct. If it's actually a million hit points per your level. That's what I want here. Let's go with the water level up. So I just need the white bird, and then I can get that leveled up. Oh, I didn't know I had the Bible about ready to be leveled up. Nice. I didn't even look at that. I guess I see it was max level, but I didn't register. Alright, there's the bird leveled up, so I just need another treasure chest, and then it's just a matter of searching for the laurel. Can I get the laurel before it forces me to pick something else? Look at that. The Bible is so wicked. Now, it's nice to have the Bible and the garlic, but honestly, when you have all this AOE power that I'm about to have, you absolutely do not need the garlic. And that's why I took that out and I went with the laurel. And I'm utilizing this guy because he has plus damage. And he has the whip, and the whip takes care of the healing mechanism. So if I need a heal, all I gotta do is whip a couple things a few times. I'll be healed up instantly. You can see every seal coming off my character when I go upwards and start hitting things. 8. Right now it's hard for me to even hit them because they're not even coming into my area. But yeah, the whip is an excellent heal mechanism. Good to keep you alive. Oh, nice. Just got a luck. It's always nice to have little luck from the torches. Gives you plus 10 luck permanently. Now, if you'll notice, I've done this build with Bibles and garlic, and these little pink, purplish witches will come right into me. They'll come right through my defenses. But if you look here, they're not doing it now, and I don't have the garlic. So why is that? Why is that? Because this dude has so much might. I got spinach plus his innate might, and it just makes... You don't even need the garlic to do it. The Bible is just enough. And that's what makes this thing so damaging. And then once my birds get going, like, nothing's gonna be able to touch me. And the holy water as well. The new holy water upgrade is wicked. Oh, wait a second. That respawns? What happens if I get that again? It just levels up. Let me go get the mask. I didn't realize they respawn. Let's see. Let's see if I could travel over 10 and see if the mask is back. I never seen the tome respawn before. I wonder if my tome was maxed out. Could I get a second tome? Could you stack masks? Does the mask respawn? You level the mask all the way up? It's all the way leveled up. Let's go see if it respawns. This game is made by guys in Italy, right? Or a guy in Italy, I think. Does Santa mean holy? Santa water? Does that mean holy water? And if so, does that mean Santa Claus being Holy Claus? Never thought about that. Lost count. Oh, there's a little witch boss. What do I got that needs level? Oh, my birds are going to get leveled up. Knock her into the corner. Alright. What? Oh, holy water got leveled up. Nice. Labora. So holy water doesn't do a very good job as you're just walking, but you'll see when I stand still, it's like ridiculous. The AOE effect of it, and then the new movement of it is nice. I would love to see the lightning ring get a nice upgrade. I like the idea of a lightning ring that just strikes randomly all over, but I don't like that you can't upgrade it. I should have kept count. Alright, let me heal up a little bit. These guys are getting in on me. I gotta smack them with my whip. Maybe the book only respawned because I still had some power-up levels or some ability to take another book. Maybe the mask won't respawn because it's maxed out. I wish I would have kept track so I could count 10 tiles over. Anyway, I'm probably just wasting my time. I could be sitting here like gathering up the coins like this. Let me just chill here for a second. So you see how the holy water goes around in a circle? That's normal, that's what it's always done, but see how it kind of creeps in on me and kind of creates a full circle that they have to walk through? It's devastating. Holy water is devastating. Do I need that chest for anything? Okay, this should be the birds. And then that's a hunt for the laurel. It's the only thing that can mess up this build and make me restart the video. So the Vandalier, oh man, this bird is mucho DPS. Big time DPS. And it's the only one that after you combine it, see how these all have ones, that you can then level it up more. So I'm wondering if eventually you get this with something else and you can level it up again. But it gets even stronger after you evolve it. You can level it up. So if I just sat here and that Vandalier just will rip through them. Right now they can't even get to my Bible. My Bible at this point is more just defensive. And that's kind of why this build doesn't need the garlic. The Bible is so defensive and so damaging, you don't even really need the garlic. It's a great starter, but you don't need it. Now with that said, you don't need the Vandalier to do this. You don't need the Vandalier to get to the end game. Oh, here we go. Almost got me. Now, see, the only thing I have left is the heart and the Vandalier to level up. And that's exactly what I was talking about. I got everything else leveled up. So it's going to be super high risk now where I get locked into not getting the laurel, which is what I want. So we'll see. This is like the danger part of not getting the laurel. Of not getting exactly how I want my build. See? Lightning, axe, knife. They're throwing it at me. Come on, throw that laurel at me. See? Cross, axe, heart again. Where's that laurel at? Bandolier. I dislike these freezes. Same reason why I dislike the Lancet. It slows down your DPS. It slows down. See? New. It's trying to push all that new stuff on me. Where's that new laurel? Ruined my build. Ruined my, what'd I tell you? Ruined my build. So difficult. But, what I said earlier, hopefully if it does get ruined, I can pick something like the fire wand, which I already have the spinach. So at the very least, I can upgrade it. So the laurel isn't detrimental to this build in any way. It's just, there's no other AOE. So if I was going to do this build without a laurel, I would have picked the wand because it goes with the spinach. So I'll be able to upgrade this to the maximum. Not a big deal. I don't need the laurel. It just sucks that I can't have my perfect build, but good enough. It works. It fits in. It's better than getting the axe, which I have no match for, so whatever. It happens. That's the randomization of it, so it's very hard to get a build exactly the way you want it. But the laurel doesn't really matter. This stuff is not going to touch. Look, I'm just running through it, like, with no care in the world. I'm just like, do. My Bible is just destroying everything. Right now I'm just searching for the mask, which should be in this tile right here. I feel like I'm way past 10, but I haven't been counting. Get that gold. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be another mask. Let me get my whip. Get things whipped. You can definitely feel the extra damage from having Antonio. Like, these witches on the brooms with just the Bible, I wouldn't be able to push through them with just the Bible. With the garlic and the Bible, they would be getting through to me pretty decently. Right now, with the whip, anything that they get through, my whip is just whacking and healing me up anyway, so it's like... Anyway, I don't think I'm going to get the mask. I'm just going to hang over here by the bookcase in case it gets too crazy. Like right here, that way I can move over to the bookcase. That's it. 23-minute point. I'm just going to chill, collect XP, and XP equals gold pretty soon as I level everything up. Now, once it starts getting a little crazier than it is now, right now the wand's able to go outside of the AOE and kill stuff. Soon, that will not be true. Soon, okay, grab it. Soon that will not be true. Soon there will be so many monsters on screen and coming at me that it won't even matter. The wand won't be able to go past the Vandalier or the ice or the holy water. And that's kind of why I think it fits well into the build. This fire thing isn't that bad. It's gonna go outside, I think, even when there's a lot. But it's not horrible. It's actually just more DPS, really. The laurel, honestly, I probably should change the build to add fire wand because the laurel really isn't needed, as you can see, to keep me alive. It's gonna get tough at the very last minute, but I think this build is so powerful they won't touch me. That's where the laurel kind of helps you. And specifically with the whip, even if they were able to break in a little bit, I could just kind of move downward like this, because you can see the trajectory is coming from the side. I could just move down so they kind of come over top of me a little bit more. And if they're coming through my barriers, the whip's going to hit them and heal me up. But they're not even getting there yet, so. Alright, here we go. So, I'm starting big coin bags, right? I got 3608. Boom, 3683. That's because I'll get 75 coins per with all the bonuses. I do not want that. Is that a freezer? Don't want a freezer. Don't care about a freezer. Matter of fact, I'm just going to move over here. Damn it, got the freezer. The reason why I don't want the freezer is because it doesn't do me any good. It doesn't make the monsters come at me. Ooh, that helps. Kill all of them. Alright, we're at the 25-minute mark, so there should be a big boss coming that you gotta watch out for. I don't know where he's at. He should be somewhere. There he is. He is not going to get pushed back. He will break through your defenses no matter what. Even the Lancet doesn't freeze him. Like, he will come at you. So you just gotta kind of be strong enough to knock all these things back, which I'm super strong compared to any other build that I've done before. I can just kind of kite him around in circles and he's easy peasy. Did I get anything maxed out? Let's go ahead and grab the chest for gold. Oh, I had that to max out. Forgot about that. Alright, so everything's maxed out. Got Hellfire. Now, I'm already level 91 on this build. That's crazy. I'm already level 91 on this build, and I still got 4 minutes to go. That's nuts. That's how strong this build is. It's going to be buku money build. As long as I stop getting icicle things that hurt my kill rate. I want them monsters coming at me. Just look, this is just a thing of beauty. Look at this. It's just a thing of beauty. I want to get a screenshot of me just destroying everything. There we go. Time to get them money bags. Now we're at 48,000. Yeah, the fireballs are a little annoying because they do go outside the AOE radius. And they kill stuff out here, which means I'm not going to get those gems as much. And I always wonder if there's a maximum gem count. Like, that's what I always worry about. I wouldn't even care about those gems, those wasted gems sitting out there, as long as, but it feels like eventually the gems just stop coming if you don't collect them. Nice, I got a fiver. Can't skip fivers for some reason. I'll do a screenshot of this. Maybe I'll make that a thumbnail. I hope it doesn't show that screenshot save the gallery stuff. I wish I could turn that off. Alright, here we go. Still got minutes to go and I'm almost level 100. No floor chickens for me. Gonna have a drink of soda. Just chilling. Grab some of them coins. This is such a powerful build. I'm just like, I can move right now pretty freely. Look at that level going up. That's crazy. Bang, bang, bang. I still got 2 minutes. I'm at 6,500. 6,600. Here's when we're about to start getting crazy, the last 2 minutes. You're going to start seeing the power of this build soon. Get some treasure chest money. Boom, put us over 7,000. Go, go, go. Go, go, gadget moneymaker. So this is why I don't like the fireballs. I don't like all this stuff out here. Now, if you can see, my wand's just kind of hitting close. But the fireballs are going way outside my pickup radius. So I don't mind the wand at this stage. But the fireballs are driving me nuts. Probably costing me a little bit of experience. Or I could just have the laurel. Come on, give me all them red gems. I like them red gems. 8,000 gold. It's still got a full minute to go. This is the minute where it gets crazy. So those Vandaliers are just destroying it. I'm gonna try to get a screenshot here. Let's see real quick. Whatever. Is that a boss down there? I can't even tell. 128 with 8,800 gold. Still got 30 seconds before the big meanie comes out and kills me. Just wiggling around here, getting any gems I can from the outlying areas. $9,000. So I'll have over 10,000. This will be an over 10,000 run. Maybe I should make that the title of the video. How to farm 10,000 gold per run. Oh, no. Wow, he zonked me instantly. I was going to try to pick up them gems and get another level or something, but... So that's it. Level 1. Well, let's go to the reporting stage. So 30 minutes, 3 seconds. I earned over 10,000 gold. Level reached 134. 35,000 enemies defeated. Let's look at the beauty. Now, see, that Hellfire is disgustingly damaging. It even did more than the Vandalier as far as damage per second goes. Now, granted, the Vandalier, I had it for a little bit longer before everything got crazy, and the Hellfire was like the last thing. But great. The Holy Water, great. The reason why the Holy Water is so low is because the Vandalier is on the outside edge, killing everything. Anything that gets past the Vandalier still goes into Holy Water, but 5k DPS is crazy. 3.6 million damage. Now, the Unholy Vespers, much lower, 1.3, around the same as the Holy Wand. Holy Wand, that's just normal. Holy Wand's going to be around 1.2, 1.5k. That's all you're really going to be doing with that. It's a low DPS weapon. Single target, kind of goes to whatever's near you, more defensive. But the Unholy Vespers, pretty good. I mean, overall, it did a $1.2 million, $1.2 million damage, 1.3k DPS for 14 minutes. It's not bad, but it's also highly defensive. It's one of the things that creates a barrier and lets me just walk through mobs. So, and then obviously everything, my whip isn't doing much at all. Like, the whip is totally unneeded. It's just for heals, really, and just to get started. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this build. Antonio, bring it down here. Antonio Belpesi. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know how to speak Italian. My son takes Italian. Maybe I should ask him. But Antonio's best AOE build. Only thing I didn't get here was the laurel, but look at that. I didn't get the laurel, and I did 2.6 more million damage. However, that 2.6 more million damage, did I collect the gems and get experience for that? I don't know. I really don't know. But hope you liked the build. Hope you liked the video. It's a really fun game for $3 on Steam. Can't beat it. Highly recommend it. It's a very, very fun arcade game. Just being able to make different builds and checking out how things go. It's just fun. Very fun. Anyway, let me get a screenshot of this. I might use this as a thumbnail. I don't know. It's very statisticky. Do I have enough for my upgrade? Power up. Yes, have enough for my final growth upgrade. Boom. So now I just need 50. That keeps growing. That was 51,000 when I didn't do that upgrade. I think things get more expensive as you buy more things. That's interesting. I wonder if there's an optimal route that allows you to buy things cheaper. It's interesting. I don't know how that works. Anyway, appreciate you watching. See you in the next video.